Thank you, Bowman Consulting. So I'm going to go over two methods today to get your apps to auto load in Civil 3D. So we're going to go to Options. These are your support file paths, and I'm going to select this one to put my auto load file in. I'm going to go to that directory, go to New, and go to New Text Document. And then you have to call it acaddoc.txt. All right, I'm going to paste in whatever code that I want to do. I'm going to hit save. Then you're going to rename the directory to .lsp. And then, yes, I'm sure I want to do it. And then reboot Civil 3D. And now you see TW is not normally command, but it ignites the command in the app to where I can just type it, execute it, and it does a DV twist for me. Pretty sweet. And then also a little break first command there as well. So that is the first method. And you see now in your app load menu, it shows up as being loaded as an application. All right, method number two. We are killing it. So now you see I'm going to type in TW again and nothing happened. So I took out the file from previously. So you can go to Contents after typing appload, find your .lsp command, add it to the list, hit close again. And it looks like I have to reboot CAD. So that's what I do. It gives me this little pop-up. I just hit load because I trust my desktop, where it came from. And then now you see I type TW again, and it works. A couple other things I would note, guys, is for method one, your support file paths will obviously look a little bit different. I just recommend finding one that ends with support, because that's where the rest of your AutoCAD fonts and all that kind of stuff already are anyway. Make sure it's a directory that you have access to. You should have a support folder almost identical to the one that I chose if you're running on Windows. I'd also say you have the option of calling the file name acaddoc.lsp, but AutoCAD treats this file slightly differently, but I've used both over time and haven't found any difference. Also add that method number two may be a little bit more flexible because there isn't any name requirement for method number two. You can call it whatever you want. You can add as many individual .lsps as you want. So using method number one, all of them have to be combined in a single .lsp file. The last thing I'll say is whichever option you want to do is really just a personal choice, in my opinion. And it's going to be based on your company permissions and your computer settings. But choose one that you will feel comfortable being able to update on some regular basis, as you'll inevitably find apps over time that you want to add to your Lisp routines. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.